glad you said that, Pete. It was no more than we deserved. We showed a bit of spirit. We could have had 4 or 5 in the first half. I thought the game plan worked. Conceded a bit of a jammy goal on their part. It's gone through Troy's legs. Scotty's made the first save and he's pushed it in. Scotty's not anything to do all game. Credit to the work rate that the team have put in. We were just desperately disappointed to go down 1-0 at half time. Not often puffed. We had a go second half. We caused them a few problems. Not as many as we would have liked. We had a goal disallowed that we don't think was offside. And I think just there's a bit the spirit in the squad just kept us going, and the 94th minute equaliser probably just sums the way where we are at the minute. Although we're not, I'd like it to have been a 94th minute winner. At least we've got some spirit and something about us that makes us keep going. We just had a little tinker at the end, pushed Craig up one. I think he had two runs, in the last couple of minutes, put in a great ball, and it's a blatant handball. And I think everybody in the ground, bar anybody, even the supporters who were moaning at the referee and moaning at me and my players at the end of the game, I think they knew it was handball.
And Matt Richards shows a lot of composure, particularly that he missed his last one. Nice to see it at the back of the net, obviously, for me. And for the boys, they've earned that. I think we're 7 unbeaten in the league. Like I said, we've drawn too many, we know that. This is a tough place to come. They're 5 wins out of 5 coming into us, and all the talk was they're going to make it 6, they're going to do this to us, they're going to do that to us. We were a better team today. So it just shows how far away we are, which is not very far. We've just got to turn. Like I said, those chances that we had in the first half, Sido's chance from the corner, Jermaine Barron caused them all sorts of problems. I thought Kamar was good. I couldn't see them scoring, and they get one ball in that. We know they put a few balls in the box, but we've limited them to 1 or 2 chances all game, which is a testament to the way we're playing at the minute. And I know you like your teams to play with tempo. In the first half, you have real tempo, didn't you?
The plan was to get. We won't do it too often, but I wanted to get Jermaine. Jamie's got a bit of a. He wasn't really. He could have come on for 10 minutes if I'd have really been desperate, but he's got a slight strain, so we didn't want to play him really, unless we desperately needed him. I think he could have done, but the intention since Wednesday was that he probably wouldn't play, and we'd go. I just had a feeling that we could get Jermaine's pace in behind him, cause a bit of a. They probably weren't expecting it with the lineup that we got. They probably, and I imagine yourselves all thought we might be going 4-3-3. And although we tired second half and didn't have quite the same impact, I thought the impact he had first half, bar us not scoring 3 or 4 goals, was just what we were after. So, like I say, it's important that people can play in a couple of positions for us. It's important that we keep going to the 94th minute at times. Well, all the time, and if you do that, sometimes you get your rewards. And today we've got a little bit of a reward for our effort and for being a better team.
And your midfield 3 were scrapping into the tackles, winning their tackles as well.
Well, David, I can picture the 93rd minute, David Noble getting run down the line by a striker who's twice as quick as him, I would have thought, and he just stuck at it. And I think from winning it back in the right back channel, 25 yards into our half, I think that move started the ball in for the goal. So my midfield were great. I thought the whole team was decent today. We're just desperately disappointed we conceded from nothing. But that's the way it is for you sometimes, and the only way you find your way out of these places is to work and scrap and fight. But we also showed a lot of quality as well.
And it shows how tight again the league is. Southend could have gone top today, but you've more than matched them, and probably over 90 minutes, very unlucky not to have won.
Yeah, very much so. But listen, if buts and maybes don't get you where you want to, results, winning games, that's what we're after. That's what we came here to do. That's what I picked an attacking line-up to do just that. In the end, in the 93rd minute, you take a point. Of course, you take a point. But I think it was just thoroughly deserved today from the players, for the supporters behind the goal who've travelled, a long way. And I think they appreciated the efforts that the players put in, and then the goal at the end.
One of the better performances of the season.
I'm not coming off the fact that I think we've been doing pretty well of late. I know our goal ratio at home in the last couple of games has been 0, and
disappointing. Of course, we wanted to win them. No one makes it easy for you, you know. And our league is so tight. I haven't seen any results today. But you look at some of the results that are going about. We're 7 unbeaten in the league, like I said before, and we've just got to take that into Morecambe now, take that into Hartlepool, Fleetwood, and then the Christmas period. And we know we can win games. We know we've got the players here. I want to thank the board for allowing me to bring the 3 young lads in, and you know, obviously Zach going out will do him the world of good as well. I just think we needed to freshen it up, liven it up, and just have a little bit more competition for places, and I think we've got that.
It must have been good for you when you were go down to look at the bench and see the quality you had on the bench.
Yeah, it was just, we toyed with the idea of changing the system, but we just felt we would get something through the middle with them. You know, I know the goals come from a cross, and you know, fair it may be, but we just felt that Byron and Jermaine were causing them all sorts of problems when we got the ball down and passed it, or when we got them in over the top of them. And we tinkered around with it. The last minute of injury, last 4 minutes of the game, we went to like a 4-4-2 and pushed Brian Barrett on, and Matt was a little bit deeper. And listen, sometimes you do that, but I think we're playing well. I think we're playing pretty solidly. You know, we're not letting in the goals that we stupidly conceded early on. And although we're playing a little bit of catch up with a few teams, I have every confidence in the group that we will start catching teams up eventually.
Mark, thanks so much.
Cheers, Pete.
Mark, did you watch the penalty today? Cause you
I
often
was desperate for the loo, but I was hoping it had been taken. But no, I got back in and I saw the keeper go early, and then I saw Matt obviously slot it the other way, and I was obviously delighted. I wanted him just to, I'll say violence, just smash it. I just wanted him to smash it, but I saw the keeper go early, and I pretty much knew what he'd do.
Yeah, Jermaine did cause them a lot of problems, didn't he? With just little balls in behind, and they hated that at the back. First half, didn't they?
Well, you know, sometimes we struggle to get him in the game playing 4-4-2 or playing in wide areas, and it's a tough place to come, this, and I just felt that if we could get enough balls into Byron, and they're opposite players. You know, Byron wants it in and around him. He's got the ability to run onto things, and Jermaine wants it in front of him, and I felt we could cause them problems, and I think the first 20 minutes, I think they couldn't handle us. Unfortunately, we didn't get the goal that we deserved. We had a couple of great opportunities. Kamar's made a good impact for an hour. I thought he was good, and I think he can be pleased with his debut for Cheltenham. And I think lots of positives to take from the whole game. And just right at the end, obviously, I'm just delighted that we've got something out of it, because you'll take anything at 93 minutes and 1 down.
Yeah, were you always going to play Kamar today ahead of the other
lad?
I
mean, listen, Connor Goldson's been brought in to play games, and I have no doubt he will play. But I think my back four's been outstanding the last 3 or 4 games. 3 games, sorry. 2 clean sheets. 4 games now. I think they've been good. 2 goals in 4 games. 1 goal in the last 3. I thought we've looked solid and organised, and we found a shape that suits us. I wanted to play expansive, open football. I feel like we're starting to play good football. Nobby's making us tick and pass and have an extra pass in there. But also we've got a threat with the boys that we've got up top. We went to 4-4-2 the other night for 30 minutes. I don't know why. It's just not in our DNA at the minute that we go 4-4-2, and it just doesn't suit us. So we're playing a way that I think is effective for us. The big thing is we've stopped making mistakes. And if you stop making mistakes, the quality that you've got a chance in games.
Yeah, have you started thinking beyond January for David Noble yet? Would you like to keep him for the season? Because he's
been good. He's been really good for us. We'll wait and see what happens over the next month. Yeah. Of course, he's a good player. We know that. And at the end, he typified where we are at the minute. He running back, chasing things, tackling people, and having a pass. And listen, of course, we want good players at the club, and David's one of them.
Yep. Cheers, Mark.